What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 6. Millionaire Maker. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay guys, this is for the Millionaire Maker slate, which is the Sunday main slate at 1 p.m. Oh, and stick around to the very end of this video after I show you all my picks in the Draft Dashboard tools. I'll show you these players in DraftKings and in FanDuel, the Millionaire Maker slates. There'll be 2 spots open that you have to fill in, but you'll have a great Millionaire Maker core. My Week 6 Millionaire Maker quarterback is Jared Goff. Great matchup versus the Denver Broncos, who are the 6th worst defense overall and give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Goff will be looking to bounce back on the road, coming off a 19 fantasy point game, one of his worst performances this year. Although they did come away with the win thanks to Todd Gurley, who they had to run into the ground due to Cooper Kupp going out with a concussion. It looks like Kupp will be cleared to play, and if he is, and only if Kupp can play, I like Jared Goff's chances of a huge bounce back game where he has to air it out to defeat the Denver Broncos. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, MLB is still going, NBA is right around the corner. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. My Week 6 Millionaire Maker running back is Melvin Gordon. Decent matchup versus the Cleveland Browns, who give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Melvin Gordon has had solid production this year, averaging 26.7 fantasy points per game and scoring 16, 34, and 22 fantasy points in his last 3 games. Gordon got 19 carries last game and is always involved in the passing game. With 5 to 10 passing targets per game, Gordon gets plenty of chances to score. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. My Week 6 Millionaire Maker wide receiver is AJ Green, who has a fantastic matchup versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are the 4th worst defense overall and give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. AJ Green is the focal point of this offense, and Mixon does a great job of running the ball, which opens up the passing game. AJ Green has scored 11, 18, and 20 fantasy points last game, off 8 to 10 targets in his last 3 games. Look for AJ Green to break out in a game where he needs to score a couple touchdowns to keep pace with Antonio Brown and the Steelers. My Week 6 Millionaire Maker tight end is Kyle Rudolph, who has a decent matchup versus the Arizona Cardinals. Actually, I'm going to change that to Austin Hooper. Look at this matchup. Facing the Tampa Bay Bucks, the absolute worst defense in the league, who give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. I've been picking Austin Hooper all year, and he finally busted out with a 17 fantasy point game on 12 targets. I'd say roll with Austin Hooper again this game. This matchup is too good to ignore, and you save some money at tight end. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. Hey guys, thanks for hanging around. So we have our Millionaire Maker core loaded here in the Millionaire Maker DraftKings contest. So we have 4,860 remaining per player. Let's plug in some other players here. One player I really like at running back, I keep saying this every week, but David Johnson is still only 5,900 salary despite scoring more and more points each week. His fantasy points are going up and his salary is going down. So I'm plugging in David Johnson to save some salary. And then we're going to go over to wide receiver. So since we're playing Goff, if Cooper Kupp plays, we're playing Cooper Kupp. I love the Goff to Cooper Kupp connection. It has not disappointed once this year. We just have to wait to see if Cooper Kupp is going to clear that concussion protocol. If he does, play Cooper Kupp and Goff. If he doesn't, swap Goff out for another quarterback and get another wide receiver in here. Okay, so we're getting thin on salary, so we have to scroll down and pick one of these lower salary wide receivers. I like Antonio Callaway, Cleveland Browns, with that Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball. Only 4,000 salaries, got a good matchup. So now we're down to the defense in flex. I always like to pick the defense first. I like Dallas versus Jacksonville. I don't trust Blake Bortles. Just threw like 4 interceptions, I think it was, last game. He did salvage the fantasy day, but for Dallas, they can get some picks, they can get some turnovers, they're at home. I like Dallas, 2,300. That leaves us 5,600 left for our flex position. Lots of options here. Quincy Enunwa, Shady McCoy, John Brown, Tevin Coleman, Eric Ebron. You know, take your time and look. This is a big play guy, Amari Cooper. I like Shady McCoy for 5,500. Let's plug him in. So this is a great Millionaire Maker core. You guys can play around with this lineup, change the players you don't like, put players in that you want to play. Now let's go take a look at FanDuel. Okay, so over here on FanDuel, we have that same core loaded into the FanDuel Millionaire Maker, and we have 5,720 left per player. So let's plug some guys in here. A guy that I really like at running back this week is Chris Carson. If we can find him, there he is, 6,400. Now we'll plug in a couple wide receivers. We're going to have to spend down at wide receiver. We just don't have too much salary left. So we're going to scroll down here to try to find some quality guys that are low salary. And I like this guy, Christian Kirk. He's been making noise in Arizona. Let's see who else we have down here. I want to save some salary for the other positions. I like Cortland Sutton for Denver, only 4,800. He got a handful of targets last game. He scored a touchdown. He's a big-bodied wide receiver that looks good. So now we're down to just 2 positions left. We have the defense and the flex. So let's just plug in the top salary defense here, 4,800, the Rams. And that leaves us with 7,200 for our flex position. So it's up to you. You could go, here it is. Here's Cooper Kupp if he plays. You can plug him in right there to complete your lineup. Or you could go Jarvis Landry with Baker Mayfield playing at home in the Browns. That's another good play. So there it is, guys, your Millionaire Maker core. You can play with these players, adjust these lineups as you see fit. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 5. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.